this mic on so I don't cough in anyone's ear. All right, let's get started. Where's my stuff? Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? Up with it. First box pool. This garage is a crazy mess, bro. Thank you for hitting the like button. Hope all is well. Clean out this garage and the car. And then I'm going to hit the pawn shop because I'm going to feel like I earned it. So we'll do a little bit at a time. As I break down all these damn boxes. What y'all up to, man? DJ, what's good? Bro, hi. What's up with it? Hope all is well, man. Happy Tuesday to y'all. Gotta break down everything in the garage. The plan is to transform this space into something that we can actually use out here, you know? Probably more of a gym setup, fitness setup than anything else, but first thing we're gonna do, break down these boxes, get this old washer and dryer out of here, some other old stuff out of here, and then go hang up the TV so that can be popping. We'll be watching playoff football in here. Everything will be good before up to that point. You feel me? Good morning to y'all also. Good morning. Gang Leash, good morning. I'm good. Hope all is well. I'm feeling well, man. I've got up, got the daughter to school. I'm going to knock these boxes out, clear out this garage a little bit, chop it up with y'all, and I'm going to hit the pawn shop before I start working. So let me know if y'all can hear me okay. I got this mic right here, so something's off, let me know. What the hell was that? There's about 5,000 boxes out here. I've just been letting these things pile up in here for some reason. I used to reuse my boxes when I would do a lot of selling on Amazon and things. I would always, or not Amazon, excuse me, eBay, Mercari. I would always keep my Amazon boxes out here so that I could reuse them because that's the smartest thing to do. Like, why would you not? You know what I'm saying? Why would you not recycle the box? But I don't know why all this stuff is out here. This is just a matter of me not throwing it away. I don't know why. All of that stuff can go right in the recycle. This one. We are going to play a game today. That's my goal also. I didn't play anything yesterday. It was a busy day. Today, when I think about it, as far as the calendar goes, it's even busier than it was yesterday. So maybe I won't play a game, at least not right away. But that is always the goal, you know? The fuck is all of that? Trash? That looked like some nasty work, bro. Let me just tie that up real tight. Let's just tie that up nice and tight. Get that up out of here. Because that shit probably got all types of just bad things in it. So maybe we won't play a game because of what the schedule looks like. But we're going to try. The youngest got down on Switch Sports last night. She was killing the basketball and bowling. Perfect. Appreciate you, Gabe Niche. I have to figure out this. I would love for this garage space to be more of a everyday use type of situation, but it gets way too hot in those Arizona summers to be out here. Can't leave a video game out here. That shit would be liquid. So, yeah, I can figure something out, I'm sure. But anything I put out here is going to be basically on vacation for starting in what I would say middle of May until about end of September, just because of the heat. It's just way too hot. Way too hot. Ooh, Spurs Knicks. I saw that. They're thinking about letting Wemby come off the bench again. Keep that minute restriction going. But I don't have a dog in that fight, so I'll go with the Knicks. I think got a little more. I know the young boys in San Antonio is just that young kid Castle. He's showing out. I think the Knicks got a few more pieces, and I kind of just want to see New York turn up a little bit. I know they'll probably celebrate kind of crazy off of a cup, or maybe they won't. I'm curious to see how New York, the city, reacts off of the Knicks winning something like that. Yeah, I know they're in Vegas too. I heard they was thinking about getting that up out of Vegas though, and not getting the, I guess the vibes that they were hoping for. But yeah, just make it a home game. Better record. You at home. And while Vegas is a good town for entertainment, when I lived there, I didn't find that it was a great town for sports. To be fair, there weren't a lot of options there, but it's a short attention span in Vegas. Very short. You're not winning the jackpot, you're going on to something else. Different space, a different casino. There's too many things to see and do to stay in one spot for too long. So I do think that has an effect on the sport landscape there too. So while they may think, oh, this is a good neutral location for the NBA Cup, people who actually live there, I don't think they checking too hard about the sport. They more so are trying to be seen. And that's no disrespect. They just, it's like, yo, I'm out here. I'm front row. I'm at the game. Look at me type energy. It doesn't really translate to a good atmosphere for sports. Break it down. And then I'm scrolling through social media, and I'm watching, and they say John Cena retires, and there's all this hoopla behind a wrestler not wrestling anymore, and it's like, all right. I get it. I do. I used to be a big time wrestling fan as a kid. Oh, damn. I'm about to knock over the camera. So I understand, kind of, but at the same time, I don't. Like, what are we doing here, guys? People doing stories about it. Yo, he can't retire that way. And this is not right. It's wrestling, bro. Like, what are y'all talking about? Take it easy. Take it easy. He's just not doing that role anymore. And then maybe he will. Again, wrestlers don't ever retire. They die, unfortunately. Mick Foley is retired. He ain't ever coming back to wrestling for sure. Ric Flair probably still trying. Remember Moolah and Mae Young? Them bros was getting power bombed, and they had to be at least 85. This probably isn't okay for them. This probably isn't safe. All right. Trying to make this box a little more compact. Because right now, it's huge. Son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Cold already. Oh, man. Make sure y'all check me out on the other platforms if you're not on YouTube all the time. Most of the lives are on YouTube. But I'm also over on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Buttons and Beans Gaming. Yeah, on all of those. The TikTok lives are a little different because you can play music over there. YouTube is strike you for anything. Like, did you just hum? Are you humming? Nah, bro, you can't be whistling on a live. What's gonna happen? That's a copyright. All right. That's one big ass box out the way. This garage is such a mess that I just cleared out a huge box and it just doesn't seem like I did anything. But that's okay. Step one, right? First things first. Okay. Any more boxes or pieces of? Some more pieces of box. What's today? Tuesday. I might hit that bit. More trash. Just a lot of trash. 220, huh? Who's your favorite character on there? As a kid, playing Tekken on PS1 arcade first, but on the PS1, I remember the loading screen having I think it was Asteroids, or it was some game, maybe Space Invaders. It was some sort of game, arcade game that you could play while waiting for the game to load, or while the game was loading. And I just remember thinking as a kid, man, like, why don't all the games do this? This is cool. Why isn't everybody doing this? But playing it in the arcade, my favorite fighter was, is it Law? No, Lee. Law is I think Law was the tiger or whatever. I think Lee, and he had on like the yellow, maybe it was Law, I don't remember, but he had the yellow suit. I always thought that shit was fire. Like Bruce Lee. All right, what else can we throw away? There's a lot of stuff over here I need to go through. I don't know if you can see me, but there's a bucket right here. And this bucket is full of wires and controllers. Like, this is a Super Nintendo controller from from Super Nintendos. So there's a bucket of stuff here that I'm gonna have to go to. I know this would be helpful. It's a USB dock situation. That'd be very helpful to have. What is this? It's a charger. I can't find my laptop charger for my HP. So I'm thinking maybe one of these will work. This looks like it probably won't fit. I'm going to take it in the house anyway. See? When I was talking about attention spans, it's supposed to be cleaning out here, and now I'm digging through a box. I guess technically this could also be considered clean. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. It really does help out the channel and the algorithm when you hit the like button. And maybe one day I could do this stuff all the time and not have to worry about, damn, I got to go to work in a little bit. So while you're here, appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. But yeah, man, hit the like button. It doesn't hurt anything. I know it's just a little thumb up button right there if you're wondering. You see it? You see it? No. There it is. That's the button. Go ahead and press that. What is all this stuff? Yo, look at this. There's like a deadass. There's a cell phone. Not a cell phone. This is a house phone. There's a house phone in here. Look at this. See this? It's a clip. Like, how far would you go? The cordless phones were the truth. Like, for real. Big business, bro. You had a cordless phone, you'd walk around with that bitch till the battery died. You go as far as you could with that cordless. I remember them cordless phones, G. Damn, maybe one of those will fit. We'll see when we go inside. What else am I looking for? I don't even know now. Now I'm just looking for anything. Oh, hell yeah. I found the charger. Hell yeah, I found the charger. Let's go. This is just like, this makes me so happy because shit. Because Galaga, is that what it was, DJ? Hell, I remember, bro. It was a good one. I thought that was just the best thing ever. Yeah, man, I've got a few PSP games. Midnight Club is up there. I played a lot of SmackDown versus Raw back in the day on the PSP. That was like my go-to. I don't need this other charger now. I have this one. I can get rid of that one. Sweet. It's beautiful. That's exciting, man. I'm so happy that I found that. So happy. So happy. Incel AC power supply. I don't know what this is for. I wonder if I have a computer dock around here someplace. That would be pretty awesome. There's some games in here, some stuff we might need to pull out. We said we're going to have a yard sale pretty soon, so I guess I can just leave this stuff in here until then and go back to focusing on tearing down this other box so I can go to the pawn shop. Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that right now. I don't know if we're going to need these. It's been a little while. I'm going to go ahead and just break them down. Here for so long at this point. Nobody asked him what. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm always interested to know what DJ's collecting and anyone else, because it definitely is it's what the channel is usually about. I'm not typically in the garage. You might be new here. We're usually upstairs in front of the game room, or in the game room talking about games. So yeah, man. I'm always interested to know what people are playing and collecting all the time. You dig? But, you know, subscribe. Come check us out more often. Maybe you'll see what we're talking about. Catch a vibe with me versus being an asshole. You dig? Let's do it. Start. There's the question. A game that totally surprised you in a good way. What's a game that totally surprised you in a good way? What time is it? 10:14. I'm probably going to do this for another couple minutes. I need to work on a video, so I'm not even all that sure I'm going to go to the pawn shop. Because I'd like to have this video up before the day's over. So we'll see. It's a busy day ahead. Busy. What's a game? I like that question, though. Get that for later. Let me get that for later. Game Boy Advance SP. Still looking for my PS Vita, but I'm honestly, I'm probably over it at this point. I've wanted a PS Vita for so long, and I haven't come across one. And I've just been so focused on Switch that my true things of what I'm looking for, Vita's not even really on the list. I'm really looking for a few different Switch consoles. The Pokemon Switch console would be nice to have. Any of the Pokemon Switch Lite consoles would be nice to have. And as I say that, I have the Hyrule Edition Pokemon Switch. Or excuse me, I have the Hyrule Edition Switch Lite, and it is not comfortable for me. It's not. I don't like playing it because it makes my hands hurt. Honestly, still want to collect the consoles, but playing them is probably not going to happen because it's too painful. Yeah, handheld mode in general with the Switch. I have for the one I do play, for my OLED Zelda Switch, if I play in handheld mode, I have a grip, third-party grip that I got off of Amazon that helps with it. But for the Switch in general, it's like, without that, I can't play it. It doesn't feel good in my hands. It is actually kind of painful. I'm not going to hold you. Just trying to pick up a little bit of this dust because I don't think there's enough room in this box or in this trash can for the other box. So we're going to let this be for today. What's this stuff? Is that sand? What the hell? Anyway, it's crazy. Look at all this goddamn sand. Where'd all this come from? That is a lot of sand. I'm not even all that sure where all this came from. All right, let's see if there's anything else small around here that we can throw away or even organize. This whole area right here looks atrocious. Maybe I'll just start working in on that. Swing this camera around with me. Here we go. No GameCubes for me, man. I'm not a GameCube guy. If it was on GameCube, I probably never even played it. The only thing I played recently on GameCube, or excuse me, it wasn't on GameCube, but a GameCube franchise was Luigi's Mansion 3. Just checked that one out for the first time. And it's pretty decent. My youngest daughter and I were playing that one. If it's a wire, I'm going to throw it in the bucket. That'll make life a lot easier right now. Appreciate y'all jumping in here, saying what's up, hitting the like button, all of that. While y'all here, let me show you something old. No, not me, but this right here, this Nintendo adapter for the original NES. What is this thing called? An RF adapter? RF switch. You got to connect your antenna or your cable there. This would connect to the TV. Then you would play your 8-bit game. Cool stuff, right? Buckets. Used to be a hell of an athlete. More wires. What are these wires? That is a Nintendo. Very cool. Okay, Nintendo USB cable. Or HDMI, rather. 2 Nintendo HDMI cables. Cool. Trifecta? You betcha. 3 Nintendo HDMI cables. Trash. Let's see. Message held for review. Let's see if it's worth showing the world. Nah. Nah. That ain't worth it. Y'all some weirdos, bro. But all the best to you. Peace and blessings. Trash. Man, what is a game that surprised you? What is a game that surprised me? I don't want to step on a video that I'm about to do, but I'll give the 9 of you here some insight on what's happening. Working on a top 5 games that I played this year video. Trying to think of the games that surprised me in a good way. Mari surprised me. I didn't know what was going on with that, what to expect. I went into that one completely blind. That was a good one. What's another one that surprised me? It's a tough one. That's a tough question. Shadow of the Colossus surprised me. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by a game that's, I don't know, 10 plus years old. But I was. Dracula, Spencer report suggests using the Downey ball dispenser. Okay, sweet. Yeah, but I was surprised by that old ass game. Pleasantly. I need to check out the others in the series. To my understanding, there's Ico is in there, and I don't know. I don't know if the Last Guardians are part of that. There's another one. I need to check those out. Grounded. Is that the one with when you're like shrunk down and you're in the garden with all types of insects and things like that in the backyard? Am I tripping? It's like some Honey, I Shrunk the Kids situation with that game, right? That's one that has not been on my list. I didn't even think about that one. I need to know if there's a physical copy of that game. Oh, what? All right. this I need to wash. Bring you in the house along with these shoes that I also need to wash. There's a lot of stuff in here. This is trash too. Grounded. I'm gonna have to check that out. What else surprised me? I'm thinking. I'm struggling to recall what surprised me. Unicorn Overlord had a nice little surprise waiting for me because I thought I could fly through the game and hurry up and get to the last person or the main battle. Because all the other battles were mad easy. But then I got to that battle and it was just like, bruh. Nope. See you later. Let me back up and get on my grind. So that was a definite surprise. I did not expect the turn of events that was. Cool gaming setup. Appreciate you. Thank you. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or if you're being for real, but either way, you are appreciated. Where's my... There we go. I'm hoping to do something in this garage, very much gaming related, and also like fitness and health related too. But we'll figure all that out in a little bit. Right now, we got to get it cleaned. But we'll be upstairs in a little while to check out the gaming setup. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. As a matter of fact, I think I am done out here for this, however long I've been on live. What is it? Let's check the time real quick. This 32-minute interval. I think that's perfect. I'm going to take a pause for the cause. Put this trash can away, head to the pawn shop just to pop in and see if they have anything. I might ask them some questions about some games I have to see if they have any interest. And yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, he says being for real. All right, for sure. Appreciate it. You know what's funny about that? It's hiding out myself for some reason. While you say adult money well spent, I didn't spend a lot of money. Part of what I'm doing right now, about to go to the pawn shop because sometimes they have games there and they have them for really cheap. And yard sales because they have games there and they have them for really cheap. So yeah, I spent adult money in the sense of I'm an adult, but at the same time, probably could have had a summer job as a kid, right? And made enough for what I have in the collection. It sounds crazy. It sounds wild, but it's the truth. And I'm supposed to be doing a video about how much I spent this year on games this year, what I picked up this year. So I'm still working on that. But I've been, I want to say sidetracked. I've been a little busy. There's new schedules at home that we're getting used to and finding a balance there. So the video may not come out until next year. Oh, well, it'll be there. But yeah, for sure. Let me go put this trash can away. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. It's about to get loud because I'm about to drag this through the rocks. So stay with me for a second here. All right. I try to spend as little money as possible on the games so that it was a loud part, y'all. So I can spend adult money on real adult shit. Like one day getting all these loud ass rocks turning into actual pavement so I don't have to hear this noise. But yeah, it's cool, man. I get to save money while doing something I really enjoy doing. And I also get to meet a lot of cool people, a lot of interesting people with a lot of interesting stories, especially through Facebook Marketplace deals and things like that, yard sales. But let's go to the pawn shop, man. I'm gonna have to pause this. I wish I could stream live for y'all at the pawn shop. I can, I believe I can, but only through Instagram. And I'm not 100% sure I'm ready to do that just yet because I want to make sure everybody's cool with that. There's a ton of, I don't know, man, privacy. I think a lot of people just run up on folks with a camera in their face and then they're just like, yeah, I do content. But the content is your camera in someone else's face. And it's like, is that really content? Or are you just bum rushing people and getting reactions? So I'm just not a fan of that type of content. So before I live stream, this might take some of the spontaneity out of it, some of that surprise factor out of it. But I'd like to be good with everybody in the space. Hey, before I step into your place of business and do this, are you okay with it? Do I have your blessing? So, yeah, man, you gotta be nice, be kind to people, all that good stuff. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I need to get the hell up out of here. Let me. I'm supposed to be cleaning the car. I gotta get gas. Right. How about this? Let me do what I gotta do. It's supposed to be a really hectic day as far as my work schedule goes. Chaos. There's not a lot of gaps in the day to day. But even with that, I'll try to find a time to stream this afternoon in the next maybe 2 hours or so. So make sure that you follow and turn on the notification because I'll try to stream in the next 2 hours or so. So from the game room, there's no promises involved in this. It's just I'll try. So I appreciate y'all, man. Be well. Talk to y'all a bit.